And hey there, oh goodness gracious, hey there tater tots, and good morning. Here we are, welcome back to the jungle. One thing that you may have noticed, or if you were tracking, I think I did a community post about it, I've been talking about it a lot on Discord, we are now in 1.21.5. Oh yeah. So what does that mean? What does that mean? Well, the big thing that it means right off the bat, and let me see if I can see one here that I should have prepared a good example, but we've got some leaf stuff going on. So if I come, maybe if I come over here, we should be able to see it. Leaves? You gonna do your thing? Anyway, I don't think it's a thing that you're supposed to be looking for. I think it's just supposed to be like a little ambiance thing. Oh, you see the leaves right there? Perfect, just like that. We don't have the leaf litter anywhere yet because all of these chunks have been loaded before. But if we go into new chunks, we should be able to see some leaf litter, and we can make it ourselves by smelting some leaves. But you may have noticed with Freddy, and you can see right here with these cows too, my fresh animations, which does all those really cool animations with NPCs, it hasn't been updated to 1.21.5, so I will be updating that and adding it back in here as soon as I'm able to. You know, I have no control over their schedule. But a lot of the mods that I use have been updated. There's only a small list of things that I'm still waiting on. So the big one, the reason that it took me so long to get this video out, by the way, was Flashback, the one that I use for the cinematic stuff, because obviously I use that for my intro, so it's kind of tough to get started without that. And don't forget, hey Ian, how's it going? We've got to name this panda at some point during this episode, probably after I do my little fishing thing towards the end. So, oh goodness, Ian, yeah, I missed you too. One thing that I did add in between episodes because I was just waiting for the mods was this extra little space, kind of like Ian's hut. It's kind of hidden, you know, from where we would normally be looking at it. Up here, you can't really see it, but that gives them a place to you know, hide when it's nighttime and take a nap, that kind of thing. Look at him. He's so happy. I also finally gave him a job. So that's why... Where did you just come from? I am so confused. I don't have Flashback running, so I can't go back and look at the footage. Was he just walking around? Did he fall from the top? Oh my goodness. I didn't leave that open, did I? Oh, I gotta double check. No, there's no reason why anybody should have been able to get out here. I'm so confused. But what I'm most excited about for this update are the Lodestones. You see, I've been using one right here. I believe this is my... Those particles are going to be weird. I've been using one for whenever I go on those big adventures, my walkabouts, right? So I've got that one. And the reason that I only have one is because before now, I've only been able to afford one. They required a netherite ingot to make. But now, all it takes is iron. And I've got plenty of iron. So I should have plenty of stone in here. Yes, I do. That's going to be more than enough. And I believe you have to make these ones, the chiseled ones. So if I were to, I don't know, make a bunch of this, and then I've got iron around here somewhere. Oh, plenty. Plus the iron farm, like it's pumping out like nobody's business. So now if I were to go like this and like this. Yes, I've got lodestones, and I let me show you one. Here, I'll take them all. So if you look at it, it actually, this is a resource pack from Vanilla Tweaks. It'll actually show you the cardinal directions on it. Just a little something extra in case you needed to know north, south, east, and west, and you didn't have the sun to guide you. I don't know. I'll probably never use it, but it's nice to have just in case, I suppose. So I get to put these all over the world. And then, here's my plan. Okay. I plan on having a shulker box, and I've got extras. This one's empty. That's fine. I want to have a shulker box called GPS, where I've got all of my compasses pointing to all the places. And the cool thing is, this also works in the Nether and the End. Okay, so one stack of stone makes 8 lodestones. So that's what I've got, and I can make as many as I want. And they're so cheap. This is so cool. And here, let's make a ton of compasses too, because I'm going to need them for each of these. There, so I've got one. It's called, the one that I already had, it's called Home with an O in parentheses for Overworld. And of course, I'll also have one for the Nether, maybe one for the end for 00. I don't know. We can have these everywhere. Okay, so this is my project shulker box for now. I've got plenty of extra compasses, lodestones, and an anvil to rename them. And, oh man, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Let's sleep. And then I am excited to get started on this. Hey, Tot. And Nugget, how did you guys switch places? I didn't do this. I don't know. Okay, sure. So first things first, let's head over to the village. And there's so many, I had plans. I had plans for the village for this video. A lot of it has to do with the horses and breeding the horses, but I don't have Mini HUD right now. And Mini HUD is that cheaty little thing that I use to show how fast they are and how jumpy they are. So I've got to wait on that project until that mod gets updated. And here we are at the village. Now, where to put a lodestone? Now you can really put it anywhere. It doesn't have to be visible. I could dig all the way down to bedrock and put it down there if I wanted to. It wouldn't be a big deal. But I think I like the idea of being able to see it somewhere in a permanent structure. Right now, the only permanent structures are the inn and the stables. So let me see if there's a place inside the inn where I can put this thing. Ooh, I have an idea. You know what we can do? Here. I'll put this down. I'll grab one, just like so. And I'll grab a compass, and I'll grab the anvil, just so we have it out, like so. And I think I want to put it back here, somewhere where you can't really see it, like right here. This looks like a good spot. We're not going to see this, and if we do, it just looks like a spot. You know those like mats that you'll put underneath a desk chair? That's kind of what it looks like back here behind reception. So now, if I right-click with this compass, boom, done. And of course, I got the advancement again. I explained that in the last video. For whatever reason, all my advancements reset. Now for this, I've got to give it a name. I don't think we've come up with an actual name for this village yet. So for now, and we can always rename this. For now, we're going with Horseville, just because that's what it is. I don't know. It'll probably change. It might not. Who knows? Maybe we like that. With, of course, the O for Overworld. So, I'll take that. I'll stick this bad boy in here, right next to home. And that's cool. You know what? And I've been thinking about this. Can I... So if I do this and this... Oh, I was really hoping the names would show up. That kind of stinks. You see, so the two on the right are the ones that we've made, and I was really hoping that when I said home and Horseville, they would show up in this, so I wouldn't actually have to take them out of the shulker box. Oh well. Alright, so between that last clip and this one right here, I've been fiddling around a lot. It's been like a day, but that's kind of what happens. I thought I saw something outside. That's kind of what happens when you do updates, and there's a lot of mod updates and stuff like that. So I figured out 3 things in between that time. The first one, and this is really irritating, by the way. So we've got the compasses, which I was just talking about because I just looked back. The problem is, like I said, if I look at this in my inventory, it doesn't give the names of the compasses, which is really annoying. However, even more annoying, especially if you know me. Oh, really? That's blocking it? Okay, fine. Okay, so if I were to take Horseville and home out of here and... Oh boy. Stick them in the bundle. Look at this. Home. Horseville. Right there in the inventory. I don't have to take them out. That's really annoying. And the reason that's annoying, if you've been paying attention to my series, I've been fighting against the bundles ever since they were first announced. Mainly out of principle, because I don't think that they are a legit... There's a spider somewhere, I swear. I don't think they're a legitimate solution to the inventory problem that we have in Minecraft. So I've been fighting against it. Are they useful? Yeah, they're pretty useful. Am I going to keep one in my inventory? Obviously now I'm going to, because it works as my GPS. But am I happy about it? No, I'm not happy about it. But I said 3 things, so let me show you. I'm going to go into the cheaty cam right now, and here, let me look at myself. Well, this is another way to do it, I suppose. So I've heard of this thing. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Distant Horizons. Now, before it was very difficult to use because you had to just do a lot of things in order to use it. So, and it was very much an alpha. It's still an alpha, but it's in a much better, closer to beta alpha than like alpha. So I installed it because now it's just a mod and it works with, oh, here, let me get back down. It works with the shaders that I use, the Solus shaders. So I figured, hey, let's play with it. Let's see what it looks like. So if we come up here, you can see very, that's the base right there. Very far and wide. Extremely far and wide. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely nuts. The thing that I don't like about it is if you zoom in, it looks like Play-Doh. All of the detail is gone, but if it's like this, you can't really see it unless you squint. I don't know. I'm gonna have it on for a little bit and see if I like it or not. Who knows? It actually looks a lot like the painting right behind me. Very pixelated, just like that. Aha. Gotcha. Right between the eyes. There we go. So I typically like to take my boat around anytime I'm, going between the base and the village. It just seems more immersive to me. But since we've got this, what's it called? Distant Horizons going, I think I want to fly back to the base. Let's see. Okay, how's this going to look? Man, that doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Even though it's pixelated, it's far enough in the distance that you really can't see it. How about this way? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Man, look at those misty mountains up there. That's so neat. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I think maybe we're going to have to keep this. Just maybe. Oh, I don't really like what it looks like when it's loading in. Once you get closer. Maybe it just does that one time. Okay, let me fly back to the village. Man, that's crazy that you can see it from all the way over here. That's really crazy. Is it going to do it again though? Don't like that. Okay, so the next ones we're going to set are actually in the Nether. Several of them actually. All right, here we are. So first and foremost, actually, what's going to happen in the Nether? Looks like exactly what happened in the Overworld. It's just going to render in and keep rendering. I wonder if I should actually leave it like this for a while. I don't know. Right now, I need to focus on what we came here for, and that's setting up a lodestone and a compass. So where can I put this? Actually, here's a perfect spot because you got to worry. The lodestone is a full block, which means that it could make mob spawn, especially ghasts, which we definitely don't want on the Nether roof. But if I just tuck it under here, then we don't have to worry about that. So I can go like that, and this will work. Great. So now I just need to rename it Home Nether. Perfect. Now I wonder if we look at this. Oh yeah, so you see the compasses that we already have for Home Overworld and Horseville Overworld. So they're just kind of spinning in all sorts of different directions, and that's because we're in the Nether right now. Drop that in there. Perfect. Looks good. Goodness gracious, guys, look at this. I can see that one over there. I can see that one back there behind my shoulder. Remember when I had a hard time knowing which way to go for these things? They're all just right there. That's crazy. So I believe that one that's tall is for the industrial district. We definitely want to hit that one. And then I believe that one right there is for the stronghold? Yeah, maybe the stronghold. So let's check out this one first. I feel like I'm wasting a rocket just because I can see it so easily. It's so funny. Okay, so maybe with, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so this one is the stronghold. That's good. We've got that one settled. I think, have I looked in here? It's not time to go exploring that just yet. So, do I put... I think we put one in here, guys. I do. I think we will put it right there. Just for the Overworld stronghold, just in case we ever need that. And there we go. And I can just put it right into the bundle. There it is. And then we'll do the same thing, actually, on the nether roof side. Even though it is really close. it's very close to our home portal, you know, right over there. At least this way we'll be able to see where it is, and I like that idea. And there. One more in there. I love how these aren't stackable because we named them, yet they're not immediately filling up the bundle like most non-stackable items do. That's actually pretty cool. Now, the next one, of course, is the industrial district, and I haven't been over here in a little while. So we've got a nice little convenient spot to put it right there. Add that. I don't think anything can spawn in this like little one block area, so that's not... Oh, that's weird. Did you just see that? Yeah, you see how it's going from small to big, small to big, small to big, small to... I have no idea what's going on there. So there we go. Industrial District Nether. Pop it in. Now, I just want to make sure... Yeah, you can see the whole name. I was worried because it had the long name, if maybe it would, like, truncate it so that you couldn't see the whole thing. But actually, this is really neat. And then, of course, we'll go through and put one in the overworld as well. Here we are. It's raining. It's raining, it's pouring. So this, I don't need to worry so much about being able to spawn just because we have light up here. So we can do the same thing anyway. I'll stick it right here just so it's nice and out of the way. And then there we go. We've got the compass. It's doing its big little thing over and over again, which is fine. And Industrial District Overworld. Awesome. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, I'm sold. I am sold. This is amazing. It's never looked like this before, guys. Ever. Now, of course, the glass will look better once Continuity Mod gets updated, but... Wow. So, you can still see, even as close as there, with the kelp, it looks kind of weird, but... I mean, I can deal with that. This is cool. And while I'm here, I may as well stock up on more rockets. I don't have a lot of sugarcane that's come through. I haven't AFK'd over here or anything like that. Plus, I do want to bring some more string back with me, so that's kind of important. Okay, that should last us for a while. I just cannot get over this. That is so cool. So I thought that was it, but... If we turn around right there and look way out in the distance, I see what looks like a nether portal. I just don't know what it's for. Oh, that's fancy. Pretty sure I already got that. So what is... You know what? This is one of our exploration ones. So I don't think we need to add a lodestone for this one. But I tell you what I'll do. I'll definitely take this with me. Can never have too many ender chests. All right, let's go home. So I think that's just about it. If you can think of any other places that we need to add lodestones right now, let me know in the comments because I could always forget stuff. That would totally be like me. But I have one more thing that I want to do that's related to these. That was fancy. One more thing that I want to do that's related to the lodestone compasses here, and that's. Oh, okay. I've been sold on the bundle thing. At least for this. At least for this. And having one for, everyday normal stuff like ender chest and crafting table, all these things behind me right now. So I need to see, I have plenty of leather. Plenty of leather, actually. That's pretty nice. And I did bring string back with me, but I believe I put it in my redstone shulker box, like so. Yeah, string. Perfect. Now, I believe it's just this. Which, okay, I'll admit, that's really cheap. That's really, really cheap. But I need to think of a cool color that I want for this bundle. Where are my plants? I could do red. I could do yellow. We're already doing yellow for like the travel, the walkabout shulker box or backpack or whatever we're calling it. So what if we could do orange. Good. I have 2 orange dyes. I'll probably never use one of them, and that's okay. So this is the one. We've got an orange bundle. Now, here's the question, okay? Can I rename a bundle? That is the question. Okay, so yes, I believe I can. GPS. There it is. Okay, so here's my GPS bundle. It has all of the ones that we've currently done. I feel like there should be an even number of these. Oh no, because we don't have a Nether one for Horseville. But I also added my spare lodestones, my spare compasses, and an extra anvil, just so that I can have this on me at all times, just like so. And I can add to it whenever the opportunity comes up. You know, I was just thinking about it, cleaning some things up, and I think I want to leave this in here for now, because if we lose this for whatever reason, that's going to be really hard to replace. It won't be expensive, it'll just be a pain. Hey guys, don't be like me, all right? Don't oh, those leaves are so cool. I feel like I'm missing so much because of 2 mods, and I keep refreshing. I feel like every 10 minutes, probably not that often, but fresh animations and ambient sounds. Look at Nugget and Tot. They don't have their animations right behind my shoulder. That's okay. That's okay. The show must go on. I will keep refreshing. Maybe by the end of this episode, we'll get those things back. But it just feels like something's missing. And you know what I just realized? I have done a terrible job. A terrible job. Why haven't you guys been yelling at me in the comments? Maybe you have. I don't know. We'll see. I have not gone over the goals for this video, okay? Obviously, we had the first goal, right? We've got our GPS bundle. And by the way, every single time I'm using this and I'm doing this, like, this is so cool. This might be the new meta. This might be like the new thing that everyone does in Minecraft, because I just think this is so cool. But there's a ton of other features that came out in this update that we've got to look at. Isn't that right, Wolfie? Yep, Wolfie agrees. So I've made a little list here. I've got on my list, and let me know if I forgot anything, okay? We've got the new cows, pigs, and chickens. That's probably the bottom of my list, if I'm being honest. It's just not something I know a lot of people are really into that kind of thing. I'm just not one of those people. If we do find some of those things and it's easy to bring them back, maybe we'll bring them back. But there's other things that I'm more excited about. So we've got cactus flowers. Those are pretty cool. The regular bushes, like the bushes that we can use to help terraform and bring more life to our base. That's pretty awesome. There's those other flowers, like those white and yellow ones that are very similar to the pink ones in the cherry groves. And finally, and this is the one that I'm most excited about, is the firefly bushes. You guys know that I like to do cinematic stuff around the base, and I just think having those little firefly particles dancing around, that'll be really cool. But with that, I've been dragging my feet long enough. I've got a list in front of me. Let's go find some of this new stuff. I'm just going to pick a direction and start going. This way should be fine. So I did turn off the distant horizons. It was interfering with another mod that I just installed. It's actually a performance mod, because I noticed that in certain parts of my base I was getting some pretty bad lag. So I installed even more mods, because that appears to be the answer. But it did interfere with distant horizons. So, you know, it is what it is. Ooh, are these some of the new flowers? No. Okay, keep going. So what I'm primarily looking for, I think, is birch forest, which we happen to be right at a birch forest right now. Ow! Well, I can't get much closer to a birch forest than that. But the birch forests have a lot of the things that You have got to be kidding me. What? Well, that was unexpected. Totally unexpected. But let's check it out. It looks like a small one. Yeah, it's a small one, but it'll be enough to get, you know, some of the stuff. Oh, it just got all gloomy. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, so I want some of this. Not too much. I don't need a ton. And then I want some of you. Come on. Okay, this might take a minute. I'm going to get some saplings. I didn't bring shears. Did I bring shears? Here, I've got some iron in my redstone chest, so I can get a couple of those out. I'm going to need those for other things anyway, so that actually works out perfectly. And one set of shears. Now, I think I need this for the different, like, types of vines. Like that. Yeah, pale hanging moss. Okay. Okay, so that's 4. That should be enough for now. But I do see it's almost nighttime. We can actually see if there's any of those guys in here, the creakings. I've never seen one before. Not in real life, anyway. Can I get this? Yes. Okay. I wonder if I can... These would actually be really cool to have around the base as well, because I think they open up and they're really cool at night. How do I know if there's a creaking? Is it just going to sneak up on me? Am I going to hear it? This is a really small pale oak forest, so I doubt there's one here. We'll find out pretty quick, though, I think. I keep seeing these particles, and I think it's a creaking. I doubt we're going to have one here. This is way too small. But those things are tripping me out, too. Regular mobs. It's not what I'm looking for, guy. Yeah, it's definitely nighttime. And there's no creakings around. I mean, I'll come over here just to see. Oh, there's a creeper. Okay, I'm going to come over here. In fact, I'm going to get up in a tree just because I'm a scaredy cat. And I am going to take a nap. Let's sleep through this. No need to be out here at night if there's no creakings. Alright, so hopefully... Which direction did I come from? I think that way. Yeah, I think one of those trees was the ones that I ran into. I think. There's so much birch around. I'm going to head off in this direction. Hopefully this one's the right way. But the cool thing is, a lot of this area probably hasn't been loaded in yet. And if that's the case... Yes! Look at this, guys. Look at this. We found some. Some of these flowers. That's cool. And I don't have any bones on me, but from what I understand, it's really easy to bone meal these and get more. So I only need a little bit. I don't even need this much. Okay, so let me look at my list here. I've got cows, pigs, chickens. Have we seen any of those yet? I don't think so. There's a cow. Not the kind we're looking for. I've got cactus flowers. Definitely not going to get that here. Firefly bushes on grass near water. So we do need to be looking for that, especially in areas like this where we know it hasn't been loaded in. Regular bushes and these other flowers, which I got. So I can put a check mark next to that. Plus, I got to see a pale oak forest, which was pretty cool. Okay, so... Oh! This is it! Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay, so I need to use shears on this. Good to know. So I've got some of these. These are the regular bushes. That's another thing to check off the list, which is pretty cool. Now I just... Oh my goodness, guys. I couldn't have planned that better if I tried to. Right across here. Look! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so I think I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna shear it. Are there any others around? I want to get as many of these. Yes, there's a ton over there. Okay, perfect. Oh, there's a lot. This is great. And I'm pretty sure you can duplicate these with bone meal as well. But, I mean, just in case, I want to make sure I can grab as much as possible. Okay, so that's 12. I mean, that's got to be enough for now, right? Or at least close to it. These flowers are everywhere. Like I don't know why I thought I wasn't going to be able to find these. They are absolutely everywhere. Okay, so the main thing I have left is just to be able to see the other, the new passive mobs. I'm surprised I haven't seen one already, to be honest with you. And then cactus flowers. Those are the big things. Oh, and bees? I need to do bees at some point. Not today, though. Oh, we've got mobs. We've got sheep. We've got another sheep. We've got a regular pig. Ooh, and leaf litter. I completely forgot about leaf litter, guys. Can I just... Yeah, I can just break this. So I have a feel... And I can't believe I forgot about this. But I have a feeling that this will look really cool on the paths in the base area. I think it'll give it a little bit of extra texture. And I know I can just make these by smelting leaves. that'll be fine. But I do want to grab some just so I can test it out before I start making some. How did I miss this too? So in Java now, we've got trees that have fallen down just like in Bedrock. That's the first one that I've seen. That's really cool. But enough messing around. I want to see some new Oh, of course. Squirrel. I've got to check this out. Look at this. It's almost a complete portal. That's if I can get up there and look at it. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Now, if there's like, hold on. If there are 1, 2, 3 obsidian inside here. Wow, guys. Oh, and another lodestone. I'll take that. I can't believe this is like a perfect spot for a portal. That's so rare. I never find these. I know other people find them all the time, but the ability to make a full portal just with this right here, and then of course you can do the whole speedrunner thing of lighting it with wool or wood or anything like that. That is really neat. That's really neat. Oh, I didn't even notice. It even has a fire charge in it, so you wouldn't even have to do the crazy thing with the lava. You could just light it right away. Man. But you may have noticed, I actually sent out a community post a week ago or something like that, saying that I took my family to go see the new Minecraft movie. And I said that I would, you know, give my opinion on it, right? Now, granted, I am just a dude who plays Minecraft online. My opinion is worth just about as much as any regular dude who plays Minecraft online. Keep that in mind, okay? But I thought it did exactly what it needed to do. So what I mean by that, I fully understand that Mojang and Microsoft are businesses, and the main purpose of a business is to make money, right? Now, you've got this game that is a one-time fee, unless you play on Bedrock and you want to, you know, do all the little marketplace stuff. But it's a one-time fee, one-time purchase, and you get unlimited updates, okay? So people aren't continuously putting money into the game like you do other games, okay? So what Mojang and what Microsoft have to do is they have to always be thinking about the next set of players, the next generation of Minecraft players, right? And that makes perfect sense. I totally get that. So with that, I fully understand that the Minecraft movie was not made for me. I was not the intended audience of that movie. So with that in mind, I tried to keep an open mind. My kids loved it. All of them loved it. Even the older ones loved it, which I thought was funny. I thought it was really good for what it was. Because I went into it like with that understanding of what to expect, I thought it was fine. I thought it was funny. It was definitely geared more towards a younger audience. But here's my gripe. My gripe is not about the acting. My gripe is not about the story or, you know, anything like that, the animation or any of those things, right? I don't know why I'm looking through here, but may as well. My gripe's not about those things. It is solely this, okay? Seeing as how they definitely aimed that movie towards a younger audience, I thought some of the language, just a couple of parts, were probably a little bit too mature for the target audience. That's my only complaint. Other than that, I thought it was a really good movie. I'll probably watch it again. I honestly didn't think that I would watch it in theaters, just because it wasn't something that I was like, you know, counting down the days for or anything like that. I knew I would watch it eventually, but it's not like I was rushing for it. But I will probably watch it again. How is it not nighttime? Oh, wait. Okay, we got to sleep so we can look at that chicken. Where'd he go? Ah, here's one of the new chickens, guys. I don't know what this one's called. If you guys know what this kind of chicken is called, tell me in the comments. I like how he has like a dark bill or beak and dark feet. Almost like he's sunburned. That looks like me when I've been out in the sun too long. So I was watching that back because dude, you're wasting it. You're ruining my moment. I was just saying, I was watching that back because I'm the type of person who edits while I record. Like I do a clip and then I edit it and then I record a clip and then I edit it. And I noticed that I literally walked around this new cow to get to the new chicken and didn't even notice. And then he had to come in and ruin it. But let me see. This is cool. Oh, I like the horns. It does kind of stink that we haven't had horns on our cows in Minecraft. That has been unfortunate. There's no way that I can get you home, buddy. Sorry. I mean, maybe that's a task for a way different day, but that's not a task for today. Are there any others around? Now I feel like there's going to be one of those pigs around or something like that. I don't think so. Look at all those cows. I missed them. And that guy's going on an adventure of his own. Good luck, buddy. But we are in the warmer climates now, so it should be easier. Now I'm looking for pigs. It should be easier to find... Oh, horses. Horses. They threw me off. Should be easier to find cactus. Goodness gracious, I couldn't get it out. This is a really flat plains area, by the way. This would be really cool to build in as well. Okay, ooh, that is a big one right there. We can check that out. No way! It's an actual jungle temple. Okay, I haven't been to one of these in a while, so I feel like I have to do it. There are traps all over the place. They're usually tripwires, unless they've updated these. Oh, have they updated these? And I don't... Ah, look at that. You see that? Ow! Okay. So there's one of the traps. Is that it? I thought there was more than one. Oh, there we go. Okay, and it's going to shoot from there, so let me get out of the way. Haha, just like so. Good, okay. What do we got? Nothing. I'll put that away. These things always have kind of mediocre loot, and I believe the other one is through here. I don't remember how to do it. I think there's some a series of levers that you have to get in the perfect order. But I'll leave this here for the next person. Just whoever comes across next time. Alright, let's head over. It's actually almost nighttime. This is perfect. Perfect timing. Let's see if we can get our eyeballs on one of these creakings. There's gotta be one here. Like, there has to be. This place is just so big. Oh, jeez. Get. These are the worst. You're the worst. No, I mean, he better not kill me. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Okay, now I gotta heal before these creakings show up. Good thing is, all I have to do is look at them. And that'll stop them in their tracks. Oh, there he is! Hopefully you're the only one. Because if I look away... Ah, it's right up there. Okay. I'm going to go up here. Oh, come on. Why can't I... Oh, jeez. There it is. Nice. Where is he? Is he just right under me? Yeah, there he is. Okay. So, if I take... Oh, hopefully this will be fine. Did I get it? Oh my goodness, does that have to be Silk Touch, guys? It does. I'm sorry. How's he still there? Oh, there's a creeper right there. Of course there's a creeper right there. This is not good. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No wonder I was getting beat up. I didn't have any armor on whatsoever. I'm gonna keep that on right there. I don't need my elytra right now. Get out of here. Ugh. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Okay, so there you are. It must be that tree. So it's the next tree over. Let me see if I can get over there. Ah, yes. I think that's the heart. It's gotta be the heart. Where's my... Oh, I've got Silk Touch. Okay. So let's see if I can get this thing. Oh, goodness. That's violent. Such a weird sound. Kind of sounds like bongo drums or something. I got it! I got a creaking heart, guys. Okay, good. Now we can get out of here. Actually, let's sleep first. Oh my goodness. I left my bed somewhere. Alright, everybody. So I can hear them. I don't know if they're going away or what, but there were actually quite a few creakings in here. One, I accidentally broke the... oh, look at that guy. One, I accidentally broke the heart not using Silk Touch. My bad. One, I stole, and then I just heard another one despawn. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, cactus flowers. So guys, I just looked up the cactus flower things, and it appears as though it doesn't have to be chunks that have never been loaded before for those to spawn. It's literally all cactus. So, I'm pretty sure over by Horseville, we've got some cactus growing. There's a little bit of a desert over there. So I want to go check that out over there. So I got out here. You can actually see the compass for Horseville. Man, it's already coming in handy. So I found a desert and a desert village. Aren't those pigs supposed to look different? I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I've been here before. But that shouldn't matter when it comes to the cactus flower. I'm pretty sure they should grow anyway. Yes! Here's one! Oh, right there, right next to, of course. Okay, so can I... Yep, that happened. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. It wasn't that far away. Now, how do I take this off without it being destroyed as soon as it hits a cactus? Huh. I've got an idea. So if I take these two out... Oh, I got it. Okay. That was a really dumb idea. I'm thinking back now. So my idea was I would get rid of this one and then it would just be that one. So when I destroyed that, there were no cactus parts that it could fall onto. That's not how cactus works. Okay, so I'm consulting my list now. Cows, pigs, chickens. I don't think I saw any pigs. But that will have to be a task for another day. I wasn't really that excited about them anyway. Cactus flowers, check. Firefly bushes, check. Regular bushes, check. Other flowers, check. Even got to see some of those pale oak forests and got a creaking heart. That wasn't even on the list, but check, check. And look, there's another cactus flower right over my shoulder. Maybe I'll get it on the way out. But I think I've got all of the stuff from the new update, so I'm going to head home. This has been quite the adventure. Okay, cross your fingers. Get... Ah, another one. Come on, these are going to be really difficult to reproduce if they can actually die on the cactus. I feel like that shouldn't be... That's a flawed design. Hey, Tot and Nugget. How's it going? Hopefully nothing crazy happened while I was gone. Okay, so... overall, I think I kind of like the stuff from the new update. I am happy. I have no regrets from updating. I think it will add quite a bit to our area here. And I'm excited to especially play with those firefly bushes. Hey, Wolfie. So I'm going to let's take the firefly bushes. Those are the big things for now. I want to see if I can put those anywhere just around. I don't know how far the particles go. So I'm worried that they don't go that far, to be honest with you. So maybe I'll just kind of tuck them into the areas where I typically go. So I definitely need some over here. Let's put one right here. We can put one back here, kind of hide it. I think that's a good spot. Where else? Just along this, I think is the best. I can put one here so it's behind. And then one, we can put it right there. It's a little bit hidden. I think that's a good spot. Oh, we definitely need one in here with these guys. And by the way, I have not forgotten, we've got to name our new panda here. There, we can put one right there, and then I want to put one over here somewhere. Somewhere where it's kind of out of the way. Let's just go for, like, right there for now. I can't wait to see what that looks like at night. And I'm pretty sure if I just go like that... Oh. Apparently I couldn't use it there. Might be because those were blocked off. Now, yes. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I've got more. So I've just got to kind of break it as it goes. Like so. This will be interesting to make a farm for. I wonder if there's already designs. I bet you there are. Alright, I've got 10 more to put around. I can hold on to those for now, just so we can see what, how far these particles go. They might go pretty far, so it might not be that big of a deal. But I want to make sure. Okay, so a couple of other things that I wanted to try out. I wanted to see how the leaves look on these paths, just to give it a little bit more texture. I know these are like really directional on which way they go. I think it can work. Maybe. Maybe I'll just have to stick with them like under trees or something. I think they look best. Like, look here. Just to give that a little bit more texture. You see that? Yeah, something like that. And maybe I can do it every now and then. Like over here. Yeah, I'm going to have to play with this quite a bit more. I understand they're actually pretty OP when it comes to smelting items. Like using leaves is a really easy way to smelt items. Now we've also got these flowers, and I was thinking it would be really cool to have them as like, have you guys ever seen like those lights that you put next to your sidewalk that are solar? So they're just sitting there off all day, but then as soon as it's nighttime and it doesn't get the solar energy anymore, it uses that energy to power the light. So it's like, I don't even remember what those kind of lights are called, but you usually put them like on the sides of your sidewalk. I see these flowers as kind of like that. In the day, it's just something that's there, but at night, they kind of light the path. Does that make sense? But as I said before, we've got a panda to name, which means it's fishing time. We did it! We did it! We did it! Oh, sticky keys. I have no idea how that's still on, but that only took, let's see, 15 minutes and 9 seconds to get that. It's been faster. We've certainly gotten faster, but it's fine. It wasn't an hour. Let's just put it at that. Now, a lot of you, so many of you actually, gave suggestions on what we should name the new panda right over here. And there was one that definitely stood out more than all the other ones, so that's the one we're going to end up going with. There will be plenty more opportunities to name stuff in this world, that I can guarantee. Let's jump down here, mainly because it's getting dark and there's something else that I want to do as it's turning dark. So you are not named. Is it you? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, that's double stuff, of course. There's mega stuff and... boom, mini stuff. I toyed with the idea of doing it in all lowercase letters just because mini, but and actually that's a good idea. Maybe we'll call you Mini for short. But let me hopefully I can jump over this. I have jump boost now. Okay. Oh, look. You can actually see the firefly particles around. Like it's like one of those things where you have to not be looking. Oh, and that just opened. That was so cool. I saw a little like orange thing fly up as soon as it opened. That was neat. Are you going to open? Eventually. But look at all these firefly particles. That's so cool. What do the bushes look like? The bushes don't really look like they changed that much. But the particles are really neat. And I put them all along here. Now, I've heard that you can like bury them. So you can have like a stack of, 20 of them. 20 of these bushes right next to each other. And it'll put out a lot more particles. And then you can bury them underground so that you don't see them. They're not clogging up the world and becoming an eyesore. I do like just having, the onesie twosie out like this. I think these particles are fine. I think these are good, especially when you're walking through like this. Just to have them kind of floating around periodically. And I do like these flowers. I wish they would all open. I'm not sure why some of them aren't opening, to be honest with you. Man, look at this. This is so cool. But I'm going to walk around here for just a little bit longer, enjoy the nightlife in our little jungle base here. But that's all the time that I have for this episode. It's a little bit longer than normal. I mean, not that much longer, but a little bit longer than normal. So thank you all for watching. Right on the screen right now should be coming up my channel members. And if you are a channel member, thank you so much. And if you see these names, make sure, and they comment on the video, make sure you give them a thank you as well. Those are like the executive producers of my videos. So give them a thanks. And I also want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one. Wow.